Hello everyone. Mistakes are the proofs that you are trying. Yes, that's absolutely true. It is important to understand that a person commits mistakes only when he or she tries to do something. Someone who doesn't commit a mistake simply means that the person has never even attempted to do it. It is obvious that you will not be able to do anything and everything, and that too successfully right at the very first attempt. You can do things properly when you have made mistakes in your life and you know the wrongs that you have done, such that you could at least take some lessons from your prior actions. Know that when you make mistakes, you should never be embarrassed about it, for it is the best evidence to represent that you have at least not given up. And the fact that you are still trying, know that no one in the earth is perfect, and even if you see successful people today, they too have had to bear with a lot of circumstances, and certainly they did so. Mistakes represent that you were trying, and instead of nagging about it or feeling shy, you should rather feel good and keep your head held high that you have been trying all this way. Instead of taking your failures on a negative note, learn to embrace your faults and try taking lessons from them, and you shall be able to go a long way down the line. Mistakes are proof you are trying. Yes, my friend. What is that one thing we carve for? Appreciation and encouragement. What is that one thing we beat ourselves up about? Our mistakes. We have been conditioned to be perfect in all that we do, be it the most trivial task. We are expected to do them without making a single mistake. But why? However, everything has a limit to it. No matter how hard you try, you cannot do everything beyond excellence. You only invite yourself to anxiety and self loathing. And that's exactly what happened with all my friends. I realized soon enough that I should give up trying to be a perfectionist. It took me a while to or convince myself that it is okay to make mistakes and to fail at something. While I still struggle with this habit of mine, nothing makes me happier to see the progress I have made ever since. There have been innumerable stories on how successful people have stumbled in achieving their goals. I remember reading this story about Thomas Edison. He failed in inventing the light bulb 1,000 times before it actually happened. When asked how it feels to fail so many times, Edison replied, "The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. Each time he was unsuccessful, he learned where he went wrong, got back on his feet, and continued till he was successful." Committing mistakes, goofing up, they all make us stronger and wiser over time. It is not any use carrying over spilled milk or spilled milk. Rather, pat your back, appreciate yourself for trying your best. That's the key, trying. We cannot and should not torture ourselves for all the blunders that we make in our life. As long as we learn from them and progress, mistakes should never discourage us. Trying means you are striving to become a better version of yourself. Messing up means you are very much human and real. And mistakes do not mean you are a failure. We have only read it in school, but it is time to apply it to our own lives. Failure is the stepping stone to success. Fall down, brush off the dirt, and get back on your feet. That is how you moved ahead. Until next time, stay blessed and make mistakes in your life. So be happy in your life, and thanks for watching my videos. And if you like my blogs, please subscribe and share my blogs. Thanks again for your precious time.